It's Matty coming at you with another Planet Coaster Park Spotlight. Thank you for joining me, welcome to the video, and welcome to Adventure Point and Movie World, created by Tomdavepointon. Now this is the third park on the channel that I've spotlighted by Tom. The first of which was Adventure World, the second one was High Peak Resort, so I'm really excited to see what this third park has to offer. Now, this is a PlayStation 4 park, and the description reads, "Welcome to Planet Coaster Resort, a two-gate destination hidden in the British countryside, with two separate parks and a wide array of shows and attractions. Be sure you don't miss a thing." I don't want to miss a thing. Fully lit, so view day and night. So, really excited to hop into this one. So, without further ado, let's hop in and have a look around this park, shall we? Right, so here we are. We've just come out of the entrance tunnel, and I just wanted to commend this. I love this idea. I want to see more of it, if I'm being honest, of these unique ways of getting into the park. Now, with us being console players, we don't have the luxury of moving the spawn point, unlike the PC players. Show-offs. So we have to get creative with it, and what you've done is you've actually put the path going all the way underneath, and then it comes up just inside this building here into the park, and I really like that idea. So yeah, top job with that. I'd love to see more of that in more parks as time goes on, because I think it really does add to it as well. But let's follow this road layout just down here. We've got the trees on either side, and then we've got the cones just separating the traffic just as we come off here. So we've got cars, and the cars only, then all vehicles. And we've got the coach park as well. I maybe would have liked to have seen a couple of cars on here. It does feel just a little bit empty. Now, as I said in the opening, this is a PlayStation 4 park as well, so you did end up running out of percentage. So that's probably why. But maybe once you get your hands on a PS5, maybe just coming back to this park and maybe just adding a little bit more, which I think may be something that I am saying as we go through the park as well. Maybe just a little bit more detailing here and there as well. But let's hop through, shall we? So, theme parks and resort hotel. So, let's come through here. So yeah, just up here is where the path actually comes up. So yeah, I really like that. Great job with that. Great effect. And they can just come out here straight into the park as well. So we've got the Hotel Rene. Is there anything inside here? No, just a facade. Cool. So we can go to Adventure Point, or we can go into Movie World. I think we'll go into Movie World. Let's do Movie World first, and then we'll come back and have a look at the Adventure Point. So let's have a look in here, shall we? I like this. I like how you've done like kind of a separate entrance as well. Is there a separate entrance for the adventure one as well? Yeah, there is kind of as well. So yeah, two separate entrances for two separate parks. Very nice. So let's come through here. I love the structure that you've done here. That's ace. Is that just using screens? Oh, it's a colourable panel. Hang on. Oh, wow. I just assumed that I was screens. Oh, nice. Okay, so colourable panels. Hang on, I need to hide the HUD, and I don't have my keyboard next to me. There you go. Nailed it. Right. These look a little bit dangerous. Like, people are just going to fall over them. I maybe would have been tempted to, rather than have them elevated, maybe just put some planters in there or something. Or maybe some trees, some foliage, just something. Just to break it up a little bit, rather than just having them elevated. I think it would have looked better with a bit of colour in there, potentially. But let's come down here. So we've got this coaster just to our left. That looks like the exit there. Now this is a dueling coaster. So we might actually ride both of them, but we'll have a look up in there in a second. We've got all the stage here as well. Lights, camera, action. Oh wow, oh, the bloke just fell off. Oh! Oh, there's actually a show. I didn't even realise this. Oh, wow. Oh, very clever. I like that. I didn't even know that happened. So, yeah, that was good timing just as I was there as well. So we have the back lot. So what is this? This is the Ghostbusters area. So that looks like a ride exit again. Oh no, we've got Ghostbusters music. Copyright. Alright. So we've got one of the Slimer rides just up here. So let's go for a ride of this. I'm going to have to mute the Ghostbusters music before we go on, but enjoy the first ride, everybody. A really nice little kiddie coaster just to go on first. Some great theming, really nailed the Ghostbusters aesthetic as well all the way around. I don't feel like it needed 2 laps. I think 1 lap was more than sufficient for that, to be honest. I think it had a nice duration to it to warrant having 1 lap only. But yeah, great job. Just a quick heads up though, guys, if you do want park spotlights done, just be careful with the Ghostbusters music, because yeah, otherwise I get a copyright strike on the video. So luckily I noticed that quickly and was able to mute it and get rid of it. But yeah, for some reason Ghostbusters music in the game is not copyright free. So yeah, there you go. So we come around here, we've just got a carousel just around here. Fairy tale, we've got the welcome to the lock bit. So fairy tale carousel, very nice. Got an enterprise here as well. A lot of amalgamation of differing themes all in one area. So you've got obviously the sci-fi, you've got the fairy tale, you've got the Ghostbusters. Yeah, lots of things going on all in a very small area. Some nice theming back here. I like this. I like all the different stages, almost like kind of a Hollywood studio kind of thing. I think that's what it is you've kind of gone for. So, let's come down here. This might even explain it a little bit more as well. Oh no, the back. So I'm assuming the back lot must just be kind of like the back lot of stages then. Maybe. So we have the Skyway Adventure Point, and that is the cable cars that just takes us around the park. So we can take that over to the Adventure World. I love this station. Love that. That is fantastic. That is brilliant. Yeah, really nice job with that. Love that. And I like the scaffolding just as the entrance as well. It's simple, effective. Yeah, great job. But we come to the main attraction of the movie world, which is the Stunt Racer Academy. So, let's come down here. And what have we got? So we have Driver Academy or Biker Academy. We're going to do both. So let's go for... Hang on. I'm going to spin the camera, and then whichever one is facing towards more, we'll go on that one first. I'm going to close my eyes. Ready? 1, 2, 3, spin. So, 5... 4, 3, 2, 1. Open your eyes. I'd say that's more towards biker. There you go. Well done. Tried and tested method. Like that. Right, so we can go on track view on one, and then we'll go on some kind of like different camera angle for another one. So let's have a look at the stats for this, shall we? So we have Viper Academy, not green across the board, it doesn't matter. G-Force is really good though. So let's hop for a ride on this and then we'll hop straight for a ride on the car one afterwards. Enjoy everybody! That was absolutely amazing. I love that so much. That was fantastic. The only thing I think I would say is maybe just put one train on each track rather than having the two, because they're just having to sit and wait there for ages. But other than that, I think it was absolutely brilliant. Both of them really well smoothed. What a great idea to have one as a bike, one as a car as well. I think that was absolutely brilliant. Really nice layout, great theming all the way around. Both of the stations absolutely fantastic as well. Yeah, great job. I really enjoyed that. And with that, I believe the movie world section is done. Now what I'm going to do is, because this is effectively two parks, I'm going to treat it like such and give feedback for both parks separately before giving thoughts as a whole. Whilst I love the idea behind this area, and whilst I love this dueling coaster, almost feel a little bit underwhelmed with the rest of the area, if I'm being honest, Tom. I'm really sorry, I just don't think it's quite to the calibre of what I know you're capable of. I don't quite think the theming is there as much as it was with High Peak Resort. High Peak Resort, I was praising your theming all the way through, and in this park, I'm just feeling like there's some big empty areas, or certainly this half of the park. So if we look here, for example, we've just got this big empty lot here, and this just seems a little bit expansive and not really a lot going on in the sense of theming. Like kind of in your High Peak Resort, you've got clutter everywhere and foliage everywhere and everything, kind of like breaking it all up and everything, and I'm not really getting that sense in this park, certainly not in this half of the park at least. And I think what the problem is you've tried to overachieve with the limitations that you've got. I think you've tried to create a PS5 park on a PlayStation 4. Now, both your Adventure World and High Peak Resort, whilst both being on a PlayStation 4, I think you were very, very clever at utilising what you had and making the most of what you had with the limitations. Whereas certainly when I look at this half of the park here, it feels like you tried to go for a PS5 park but couldn't, and it just feels a little bit unfinished. So, yeah, I apologise if that might seem a little bit harsh. Just go and get a PS5 and then come back and then just detail the crap out of this park. And then I'll eat my own words then. Because I don't think it needs any more attractions. The attractions are all set. You're fine. It just needs more of your Tomdavepointon theming that I know you can do. So, it's stuff that I know you can do. And I want to see more of it. So, but I say all that for this part of the park, for the movie bit. I know the Adventure Point is a lot better. So that's kind of partly why I saved Adventure Point till second. So, right, second park, let's do it. Apologies if that was a bit too harsh. I hate giving feedback. I hate it. See, straight away, look at this. We have some nice, unique theming. We have the planters on the top. We've got some barrels and foods. We've got some treasure chests and things like that. And instantly, this feels like... It feels like a different creator did this entirely. I think... Tom, I think you could even get rid of the movie world. I'm really sorry, but I think you could. I think you could just do away with it completely until you get a PS5. I mean, look at this. You've got the shutter down here. You've got all this shut because it's not too busy that day. You've got the different paths as well. You've got all the planter right in the middle. This is like a different creator, mate. It really, really is. It's just fantastic. I'm getting like Nerd Chacho vibes from this entrance here. So, and all this foliage as well, like either side. But anyway, let's come through the entrance and let's have a look through here. Look at this! Oh wow, how cool is that? Got a dragon head, they've got the barrels, got more treasure chests. You've got the I don't know what that part of the ship is called. The bit where the bloke looks up with his telescope kind of thing. And a waterfall in the middle. That's amazing. I love that. See, I didn't see any of that in the movie world. Didn't see anything like this. Didn't see any of your amazing ideas come to life or anything, or any of your really clever use of theming. Just didn't get any of that on the other side of the park. And if I'm being 100% honest, Tom, and you know I am, a little part of me put this park off a little bit, because I've had this park for ages to spotlight. Now I kind of did put it off because I didn't want to be overly critical, because when I looked at the movie world I was so disappointed knowing what came before, and I didn't really come into the adventure part and look around that much. But now I'm here, I'm like, I love it. This is what I want to see. This is what I know you're capable of. So yeah, do away with the movie world until you get a PS5, please. Right, which way shall we go? Let's go left. Let's go around here, shall we? I love how you've broken up all the path as well. You got a plane just here with all the cargo food as well, all come out. I love this. You've used the paint tool. That's one thing I did notice over in the movie area, was you had used a lot of paint tool as well. That was one thing that I was giving you feedback on in your very first park, was making sure you just utilise the paint tool as well. And it's really nice to see that you've embraced that as well. So, we've got the shop here. I like the theming all around there as well. This is, honestly, this is chalk and cheese. You couldn't get any more different if you tried. I mean, look at this. We've got an entire playground area. This is amazing. This is absolutely fantastic. You've got the playground all built here as well. I wish the guests would use it. I really like that. You've got places for the parents to sit down as well. And then we have a swamp spin. We've got a mine train that just goes behind as well. Yeah, that's fantastic. I really like that. Let's come down here. So we've got another flat ride there as well. We've got some more seating just around here. It's really immersive, this area is. We've got a coaster just over there as well. We've got a couple of coasters around here, actually. We've got quite a lot to do in this area. We have temple tastes. Look how detailed it all is around here. There's so much to look at. I love all these stone pillars that you put everywhere as well. Right, we have the Lost Kingdom mine train there entrance. What is down here? I just want to double check what's down here. So we've got some food and drink, and then is this the ride exit? No, this is just somewhere you could just come and just have a sit down if you wanted to watch the coaster go past. It's hardly peace and quiet, is it? You have a sit here and you've got the mine train going around you at all times. But I guess if you're like kind of holding the bags or something like that, hold the bags, hold the bags. Game of Thrones reference for you there. Spoiler alert. So yeah, really nice. I love that little market. Right. DJ Archie's Jungle Jam. What's this? Ah, that must be that one. Right. So we'll do the mine train first then. So let's go on the mine train here. So the Lost Kingdom mine train. Oh, look at this queue path. Oh, wow. I really like this. Right, we'll come all the way around here. Now, I haven't seen this train go. So, is it glitched out? Right, it's done that stupid glitch where people get stuck. So the only way to ever fix that is you have to shut the ride, open, put it into test, and then just open the ride again. And it just seems to fix it. I don't know why it does that. It's so bizarre how it does that. But whatever. Right, so Lost Kingdom mine train, not green across the board. G-Force is really good. So let's go for a ride on this. Enjoy, everybody. That was absolutely sensational. What a ride. Wow. I mean, the coaster itself was really smooth from start to finish, but the theming around that ride was spot on. I love this whole area here. It felt like a Tomb Raider game or something. I felt like Lara Croft exploring the Aztec ruins or something like that. It's just so simple, so effective, but so well done. Yeah, amazing job. And of course, it has a water feature, so I love it for that reason alone. But yeah, just the whole area was absolutely fantastic. And then even like the bit here, just as it comes round to the station here, and it comes underneath the bits of track where it would have been earlier on. Just sensational. Absolutely love it. And then I didn't even really look at the station when we came on as well. Look at that station build. Your stations throughout the entire park and the movie section as well. The stations are just spot on. Really good, unique station builds. And then this exit actually brings you down to that little seating area as well. Didn't even realise that. Oh, okay. Wow, yeah, I love that. I think that was brilliant. So we jump off that one straight into DJ Archie's Jungle Jam. So let's have a walk up the queue here. I just still can't quite wrap my head around the fact that this is the same park as over on the other side in the movie world, because they're so different. So different. There's loads of lights going on here. I'll have to have a look at this at night afterwards, I think. Well, we come up here. And again, a really nice little station. Again. And it's even got a little transfer track as well, look. Just coming down here. Nice. But right, so let's have a look at DJ Archie's Jungle Jam. So again, not green across the board, doesn't matter. G-Force is really good, so let's go for a ride. Enjoy. I've said this before, but getting a spinning coaster right is extremely difficult, because you haven't just got to think about smoothing the ride. You've got to think about the speed, and you've got to think about the moments where it's going to start spinning, and is it going to feel realistic? Is it going to make you feel nauseous or break your back as it starts spinning? And for that reason, they are very difficult to build and get right. But you've absolutely smashed it with this one. I thought every spin was feeling authentic and genuine. It didn't make me feel like nauseous or anything like that. I think that was an absolutely fantastic job. And given the fact that it's smack bang in the centre of the area as well, it takes up quite a big footprint, but it's not overbearing in the area either, which is what you sometimes run the risk of when you build rides in the centre of your parks, is it can become a domineering sightline and it can almost detract from everything else in the area. But this one doesn't. It just blends nicely into the area and works with everything else that's going on around it. So yeah, absolutely fantastic job. I really enjoyed that as well. Yeah, great job. And there we have DJ Archie just up there as well, playing the tunes as we were going around. Thank you, Archie. Right, so let's hop out the exit. Let's come down here. And if we look just to our right here, we've got the entrance for Storm Chaser, which is the flat ride just there. And we'll carry on coming around and going the way that we were going before. So this takes us back over to Temple Tastes. We'll just carry on walking around the way we were to make sure that we don't miss anything. I've got some more shops around here. Oh, what else have we got? Lots of food and drink everywhere. Look at this theming here. This is amazing. Is this like based off Tunisia or something like that? Or Arabia, I don't know, something along that lines. But we have the bumping bazaar, which is the bumper cars. So let's just have a very quick look at the queue path. See, even this queue path is themed as well. Really nicely themed. I like the custom fence that you put just at the side there as well. Yeah, great job with that. Really nice bumper cars. Love the food markets everywhere. So, no entry, ride exit. Okay, I won't walk up there. I'm looking forward to have a look at this entire park at night. Because it looks like it's going to have some amazing lighting in this area as well. This just takes us back down to where we were before, doesn't it? Let's just make sure. Right, so that is... what's this? You've just got like kind of paths just connecting up everywhere as well, which is nice. Lots of multiple ways for the guests to get around, but I don't think I've missed anything. I love the structure of that building, like the shape of it. That's really cool. I really like that. The theming around here is just so good. So we have the Saw, which is the Insanity ride. And then we have Vobia. I've so said that wrong. I know I have. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for being uneducated. What a queue line. Explorers Guild. Got the fast pass that just goes up to our left. Oh my days, look at this! Oh wow! Vibyar's Temple members only. Okay, I'm confused. Ah, right, okay, sorry. There we go. I was getting a bit confused then. It's alright, I'm getting old, leave me alone. Right, so, that's a scenery group, Matty, that is not the ride. Right, so, not green across the board, G-forces maybe slightly high, but can be forgiven, only slightly high. So let's go for a ride on this, enjoy everyone. Another amazing ride once again. Really smooth pretty much all the way through. Kept up a great speed, great theming. I love the station. I love how it just comes out of that temple door just there. Just seems so tactful as well. Yep, I think that was absolutely brilliant. Great job, well done, loved it. So, right, let's hop out of the exit. We've got staff only just up there. Let's come down here. You got the coaster right next to you as well, just as you walk out the exit as well. Right, let's come around here. We've got more shops, more toilets once again. I believe those are the same ones we looked at earlier, Matty. There we go. Let's come up here. So there was the saw. Look at this. Skyway to Movie World. Love this. Dynamo. There's another flat ride. Block of toilets just out there. Little backstage area here. No. No, kind of. There's a bin there. Counts as a backstage, alright? There was a bin. We've got a shop just inside the truck. I like that. Love the theming around here for this flat ride. Very steampunk. Yeah, very steampunk. Right, well, let's come back down here. Now I believe we've got one more ride still left to go on. I like how you can walk through this path and you've got the coaster going around you at all times as well. Here you go. Right, so we have the Rampage Cabins. So let's have a look at this, shall we? So there's the exit. Let's have a look at the queue path. I kind of almost feel we should be doing this at night. So let's swap it to night time quickly. There you go. That's better. And then when we come off this ride as well, we can have a look at the park at night as well. Let's have a walk down this queue line. I'm not even sure what this is. Assuming it must be a dark ride, I think. Oh, look at this. Oh, wow. Oh, it's a shooting ride. Okay, so let's go for a shooting ride. Don't get to go on these very often. Don't need to look at the stats because, why would we? So let's go for a ride. Enjoy, everybody. A great dark ride to finish the spotlight as well. Yep, really nicely done. I enjoyed that. Some nice little set pieces just as we went through. So, yep, simple, effective, did what it needed to. So, right, I've been looking forward to this. Let's have a look at this park at night. I've been proper looking forward to this because as we've been exploring the park, I've seen lights everywhere and I've been like, oh, this is going to look good. Let's have a quick zoom out. Yeah, it does as well. Look at that. Oh, that is some amazing lighting. Wow. Oh, this looks fantastic. Like, that's just beautiful around here as well. Yeah, really nicely done. And what about the movie world? Oh, some nice lighting here as well. Oh, you've got, oh, that's cool. So you've actually got the triggered lights as well for that ride. And I like the fact that you put these lights up here. Lit up like that. That looks quite realistic as well. I quite like that. Yeah. So, thoughts on the adventure park? I absolutely loved it. I think it was absolutely brilliant. What I expect of you. Highly detailed, highly themed. All the rides were absolutely fantastic. Minimal smoothing required. Yeah, very immersive. Really enjoyed it. I think it was absolutely brilliant. Thoughts on the park as a whole? I love that bit. I didn't like the movie world, I'm sorry. For me, the movie world just didn't work, I'm afraid. It felt very unfinished, especially when you compare it to the adventure part as well. And the same with the car park as well. The car park almost feels a little bit unfinished as well. I'm very excited for you to get a PS5 and maybe just finish off the car park, finish off all around here, put some cars on there, a little bit more theming, some backstage areas around here, and then just the same with the movie world as well, just more theming all the way around here, what I know you can do. And I think it would be absolutely brilliant. I'd be happy to come back and have a look at it again and revisit this park once this side has been addressed as well, I think, because I don't believe the adventure world needs anything doing to it. To be honest, I think that's absolutely perfect the way it is. I think it's absolutely fantastic. I love the mine train. I think that's got to be my ride of the park, was the mine train. So yeah, great job. Really enjoyed it. But let me know down below in the comments what you all think. I'll be back in a couple of days for another Planet Coaster Spotlight. If you do enjoy this type of content, then by all means, make sure to leave a like and a subscribe. It does really, really help me out. And leave a comment on the video as well, as it does help that juicy algorithm as well, and just continues to push the video for me as well. So that'd be much appreciated. I'll be back in a few days. Take care, stay safe, look after yourselves, and I will see you in a couple of days. Bye, everybody!